What's up, kings and queens? If you like buckets, bad defense, and betting on dudes who are about to take over EuroBasket, you're in the right spot. I've got 3 early plays that I love, and these aren't your basic box score picks. We're talking usage bumps, soft matchups, and guys stepping into the spotlight. You want edges? I think I've got edges. Let's dive in. Let's go.
Sub to the channel cause your boy's getting busy. Coming to you live from the west side of Sydney. We've got the free picks and the juice and the daily. It's all free, you don't even have to pay me.
All right, jumping straight into Bet365. Looking at the sports book that I'm planning to use for this competition. No real tools. Honestly, all the research process for the EuroBasket has been quite manual. Watching a lot of the games, checking a lot of the box scores, looking at exhibitions, certain international matchups, listening to some radio stations, depending on where the country is, beating up Twitter to find out what the beat writers are saying. So the research has been quite manual, but I enjoy the process. This only goes for a couple of weeks. So I'm down to do some work, right? Let's talk about some bets first. The first one that I'm looking at here is in this game between Czech Republic and Portugal. Really good game, tight spread. In a lot of these matchups, it's pretty one-sided, you could say. So the blowout risk is going to be there. But in this particular game, I don't see it happening. So in this first game, we're looking to bet on Vít Krejčí. Now, Vít Krejčí plays for the Atlanta Hawks, has had some decent outings. I'm looking over 17.5 points here. Since I placed the bet, the line has not moved at all, so I think the value is still retained there. It's a relatively high line for someone who's rarely got there, right? So I will call that out first. Hasn't necessarily clapped this number very often in international games. But with no Vesely, no Satoransky, I think things are going to be looking a little bit different here for Vít Krejčí. He's the Czech Republic's main ball handler and top scoring option now. He's not easing into this role. He's being thrust into it. He did drop 18 points and 5 assists against Georgia in a warm-up. What stood out to me was his confidence. He looked like a dude who knows this is his team now. But here's the key edge. He's got size at the guard spot. In international ball, the mismatches is extremely important. And at his size, playing that guard position, there's definitely a mismatch there as well. Portugal's guard rotation is smaller. They're scrappy, not going to lie, but they're going to struggle to contest his shots or contain him when he drives. I could see him getting to the free throw line as well in this one. Krejčí is going to get some switches that he likes. And when he gets downhill, it's going to be trouble. I think this is the perfect combo. Opportunity spike, shot volume, and a matchup that can't quite match his physical profile. The next play that I'm liking is in this Montenegro versus Germany game. In this game, we're looking at Franz Wagner. Plays for the Orlando Magic, looking at over 18.5 points for Franz. Now, there's a 13.5 point spread. Can be a little bit concerning, but I don't think Germany's going to be as strong as they have been in the past. Now, Germany, they do have a loaded backcourt, but make no mistake, Franz is their scoring engine. Schroeder, he sets the table, but Franz, he gets the gourmet finishes. That boy can eat. So in the last NBA season, he averaged 24 points a night with the Orlando Magic, and that was playing alongside Paolo Banchero for the large majority of the season. Here, it's him and Schroeder running the show, pretty much. So I think France continues to see more opportunity. This Germany team is ultimately his at the end of the day. But let's talk about Montenegro and their defense. They've really got one bright spot in their team, which is Nikola Jović. It's his last tournament. You can bet he's coming in fired up. Germany's weakness, it's actually at the 5 position. Not much depth there with a few key injuries. So Vucevic has a good matchup. What I'm anticipating here is Vucevic plays well enough to keep Montenegro in the game. And if he does so and they avoid the blowout, Franz Wagner is going to see more minutes and he's going to see more opportunities. With those more opportunities, if he gets 30 minutes, he'll go well past 20. I'd like it for 25 points, if I'm being honest with you. In his last friendly match for Germany, he had 17 against Slovenia in a really limited burn. He's hyper efficient, and this game stays tight. He'll easily clear the 18.5 points. Now, if you look back at preparation form for Franz Wagner, he's been scoring about 20 points a game, and he's managed to do so while struggling from the three-point line. If there is just a glimpse of improvement in his three-point percentages, 25-plus points for Franz Wagner is not out of the question here. So do like Franz for that. Quick pause. If you're into this kind of breakdown, you got to grab the EuroBasket tournament pass. There's a link for it down below in the video description. It's everything that I'm playing. Full slates, bonus picks, real gems, value parlays, and props on lesser known players as well. And I think that's where the profit lives. I'm talking third option scorers, backup guards with low assist lines, matchups that books haven't caught up on yet. And listen, this tournament is short and it's sharp, which means the volume is high and the lines move fast. I placed most of my bets about 12 hours ago when the lines opened, and over half of them have moved dramatically. If the line didn't shift, the odds did. But the three that I'm sharing today, I think they still offer some real value for now. Chances are they move closer to the game, but we'll see where we land. The third pick that we're looking at is Serbia versus Estonia. Last game on the slate today. Serbia, massive favorites here. 30.5 is the spread. But what are we looking at and what are we looking to bet? Let's talk Jović. Nikola Jović, not Jokic. Don't get them confused. Betting on Nikola Jović, and I'm liking him to score some points today. Looking at taking Nikola Jović over 11.5 points. So this one might be my favorite one on the board. Jović, coming off a solid NBA season, 10.7 a night for Miami, dropped 18 and 7 versus Slovenia in the prep games. He's just not part of the team anymore. He's integral. But here's the kicker. He's playing next to Nikola Jokic. And if you know hoops, you know what that means. Jokic is the best passing big man we've ever seen. He demands double teams, collapses a defense, and Jović, being a big wing, gets all the open catch and shoot looks and secondary transition buckets. Plus, another thing to call out, Jović has size at his position. Estonia, they just don't have the physical tools to check him. If he gets 20 plus minutes, I think this line is really soft and he can cover it quite easily. You'll see him knock down early shots, leak out in transition, feast on defensive matchups. Like, this is a line you want to hit before it's gone. I also like the fact that he's one of the younger players on the roster. Likely blowout happening here. He's more likely to see extra minutes compared to someone like a Jokic who could be sitting by halftime. Let's talk extras because these three are just the headliners, really. I'm still deep diving into prop boards every night, every single day, looking for third options, the guys getting sneaky usage, and point guards with assist lines that are relatively low. That's where we can still beat the books. They're slow to react on secondary playmakers and even guards from smaller national teams. And for parlays, I'm building out combos using alternate lines at big odds, whether it be Franz at 25 plus, Jović at 15 plus, or Krejčí tied to another leg. It's a high risk, high reward. But when the matchup and the narrative line up, you got to get paid, right? We also have a small window of about 3 weeks to bet on this competition. So I'm going a little bit hard on it. A lot of sharp money is getting in early, and it's no surprise. I highly doubt I'm the person moving these lines. But like I said, more than half of the bets that I've already made, they've already moved. That's why the tournament pass is key. You get the plays when they drop, not after the value's gone. You'll get a detailed explanation as to why we like the play as well. And we're also running my infamous Trixie combos to try to win 20 to 30 units in a day. We'll see. We'll see how we go. But a quick recap. We're taking Krejčí over 17.5 points, Franz Wagner over 18.5 points, and Nikola Jović over 11.5 points. So drop me a comment down below. Let me know whether you're tailing, fading, or you're just here to be entertained. Hit the like button if you got some value out of this. And if you're serious about stacking up some wins of this EuroBasket, grab that tournament pass. At the end of the day, it's up to you. Let's make it a profitable one. I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace.
Sub to the channel cause your boy's getting busy. Coming to your line from the west side of Sydney. We've got the free picks and the juice on the daily. It's all free, you don't even have to pay me.